Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. Back to those good friends, the three amigos. How you guys doing? How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing awesome. Super excited to be here. A little bit lower key today because I'm under the weather, but wouldn't miss it.
Wouldn't miss. That is awesome. That is true lumberjack, fast and a little soft Californian. I'd be at home in bed. That's why you're the lumberjack and I'm just soft. Yeah, whatever.
It's the beard.
It's the beard. Hey, Dion, how are you?
Howdy. I'm doing great. Ready for round one. And what am I, 2 days from getting on a boat?
Yeah. You're going to take some time off. I love cruising. Haven't done it in years. It was the first time I ever felt decompressed, right? I run in a pretty tight life. And yeah, it's just shocking. I know. But anyways, it was an awesome experience. Olivia and I have done maybe 15 or 20 of them. So
really
awesome.
Did you do anything? Did you do anything like in the Gulf?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. We've been all over. We even did Antarctica. I mean, we've done all kinds. Yeah. So anyways.
Wow.
So I would like to read a comment from my video this morning talking about right, better offers, the market's changing, all of that. This is from a commenter named Chris Zed. I'm going to read his whole comment. It's really about the second phase, but I don't want to feel like I am missing anything. So again, Chris Zed, Z-E-D. This canary in the coal mine dying today means not months, but years of pain is coming to real estate. Because as you've stated in the past, real estate moves very slowly. First off, Chris, I agree. I have said nothing different. It's kind of, have you guys heard me say anything different, Dion?
No.
Matt?
No.
All right. I'm just checking. Just want to make sure. Yeah.
Years,
yeah. This is years, right? This is months. This is do the work now. Buy, again, I'm talking 2 years. I want to buy 2 or 3 deals over the next 2 years. Anyways. So now for the comment that frankly annoys me. At 325, which I guess is a timestamp, you say your buy box is changing every day. In quotes, which I guess I said. That means to me, what seems like a good buy box today will look like a crappy buy box a year from now. So why should I buy today? I am so annoyed.
Is that the entire comment?
Yeah, that's again, I will read it because these kind of comments annoy me because it's all wrong. It's just all wrong. At 325, you say your buy box is changing every day. That means to me that what seems like a good buy box today will look like a crappy buy box a year from now. So why should I buy today?
So there's a difference between implied and inferred. And it sounds like the person is inferring that it will only be better deals a year from now. And that buying now, that's the only thing I can assume is they're just thinking buy in a year. Because if you look at 2008, it might have looked better to buy in 2009.
Sure.
But if you're looking now, I would love to buy some properties at 2008 prices.
I'm going to be quiet because I want to jump all over this, but I'm going to do my best to give each of you a chance before I go all bananas. So what did you think of that comment, Matt?
I totally agree with Chris, and I think he should stay on the sidelines.
Yeah, I agree. That's actually what I reply. I'm like, stay on the sidelines for 2 years. I'll see you later.
Exactly. Good news, Chris. I'll get that lease over to you so you can renew for 2 years.
Oh,
I'm excited
hilarious.
for that. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody wants to whine and complain. You know, I mean, we were talking about it late last night because none of us have lives, or I certainly don't.
Yeah.
But we were talking about it late last night on text when I sent you something saying, hey, I just saw Velocity's rate of 725 on the 50-40-10, which was 425 45 days ago. It's up 300 basis points. So DSCR lenders, we all know what this means. They're running scared. They're looking at their books. They're saying we're starting to see things where this is not good. And so at the end of the day, Mike, in his supportive and friendly way, said, buy better deals. I literally dropped my phone laughing. Buy better deals. I'm with 20%, Zoom. Like, so I thought it was, and so I literally, it made me laugh, which was the goal. And I loved it.
Exactly. But stop whining, buy better deals.
Exactly. So it was really funny that, you know, again, I looked at a deal yesterday afternoon. And I'm like, okay, this deal at this number made sense at 425. It doesn't make any sense at 725. And so,
but guess what? You whack the price 80 grand or whatever the number.
That's what
buy better deals.
But that's why the buy box has to adjust. The buy box has to adjust based on what your cost of money is,
Well,
as well as
time out. Your buy box doesn't change one iota.
Well, true.
No.
The deals that you do.
Yeah,
What you're
you
paying
change
for.
variables,
Correct.
i.e. the
Yeah, what you're
cost
paying
of
for.
capital. Your
Correct.
buy box does not change.
Right. You're still looking for 3-bed, 2-bath, period, end of story. It's just, what is that yield going to get you?
What is good? What is great? That changes with the cost of capital. Again, that's one thing that annoyed me about Chris's statement. The buy box does not change.
Well, probably the only thing that's changed in your strategy in the last, I don't know, 30 days is that you no longer chase deals that are less than 15 days old.
Not even, I don't even look. They're not, I deleted the search.
So technically, your buy box for what you're buying hasn't changed, but it does change a little bit because you're
Yeah,
not
the
looking
criteria.
for
Yeah,
days.
no,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
But that's what's ever shifting. That's why daily discipline, doing the work every single day, understanding your market. I mean, honestly, your interview with Brian Lebo, my agent to the non-stars in Las Vegas. I am so super freaking pumped and excited. I'm going to buy a house at a massive discount.
Yeah. And by the way, we got a video coming at 5 o'clock today that's even better.
Oh,
it's even better.
It's hard pressed, but I'm ready. As a potential buyer in Las Vegas, I'm giddy, and lumberjacks don't get giddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Giddy's not a word you would hear a lumberjack say very often. So
no, I don't think so.
Cool. Dion, you want to say anything before I start tearing this comment down line by line?
Two quick things before I want to hear. I want to see how far you can take this. The three of us did not reach financial freedom by waiting. We just didn't. And that's because the first thing I'm going to talk about is something that we say. And then the second thing is something that I say. The first thing is, it's always a great day, or it's always a good day to buy a great deal. That doesn't change. You find a great deal, you should be trying to buy it. And then the thing that I always reference is from law enforcement. You don't get to go to a crime scene, look at what happened, make a decision, and then try to find evidence to back it up. What we do is we look at the market like it's a crime scene. We look at the evidence that's presented and we change our opinion. 6 months ago, speed was a very powerful tool. Now it's 15 days on market for you, 10 days on market for me. We've shifted how we do this based on how the evidence looks, not what we're looking to find. And I think that it's not that your buy box changes, it's you need to watch the market every day to know what rents are, rates are, prices are, what asset class is performing the best. I originally looked for single family, doesn't work in my area. I shifted to small multifamily. Once I developed that buy box, pretty much staying in there. So I mean,
now you're going small commercial, right? So you went up, right? You're going to 8 units versus you were 4.
Because I watched the evidence, and the lending product for 30-year or 40-year fixed rate debt shifted what they would cover.
Exactly.
So that evidence showed me, here's what my buy box can now include.
Yeah.
So the person's right. We do look at what the market's doing to make a change, but it isn't, and it hasn't been.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. So this is funny you said that. This is my response to Chris, which I don't usually get petty. I usually don't. I don't go like frustration. Here's my response. In my world, it is always a great day to buy a great deal that cash flows day one with 30-year fixed rate debt. Chris Zed, feel free to sit back for 2 years. I'll check in then. That was my reply. But now let me break down his comment that annoys me. At 325, you say your buybacks are changing every day. That means to me, it seems like a good buy box today will be like a crappy buy box tomorrow, a year from now. That could not be further from the truth. Again, a buy box, this is just shits and giggles, 3-bedroom, 2-bath in this part of town. The fact that your buy box is changing every day doesn't mean anything about the future or this or that. It's changing. More listings, more on, more off, more price drops. If you don't watch it, how the hell do you know what's going on? Chris is going to sit back for 2 years, have no idea what's going on. He's going to hope and pray that 2009 is better than 2008, maybe. But you know what? I bought in 2008 and I bought at price points at 2009. If you do this right and you find a motivated seller, there's nothing wrong with doing a great deal. That is the whole key of the freaking system. Do the work, figure out average. People ask me all the time, Michael, what do you think of San Diego? What do you think of Dallas? What do you think of this? I don't freaking know. I don't look at your market. Go spend 90 days and look at your goddamn market. I'm not going to tell you the answer. I'm not some kid in a basement hoping for a $5 freaking comment on freaking YouTube to pay my rent. right? I've got it covered. I'm good. I'm not doing the work for you. So if you don't want to look at your buy box because you think 2 years from now, great. Sit on the sidelines, pay your landlord rent. I'm good. I mean, that comment is so stupid. You have to look every day. It is changing faster than ever. And oh, by the way, if you want to raise your yield for average, do it. I told you 6 weeks ago I did that. I said, I'm no longer doing 8s. The market is different. I will only do 9s. Now I'm doing this. Now I'm change what you think is good or great. Fine. But there is no excuse because you think the future is going to be this or that, not to do the work. It is idiotic to say things like that. And that stuff annoys me because people see that, they feel that they're going to sit on their couch, Netflix and chill, do nothing, and they're not going to get ahead. That is so annoying to me. So
yeah, rates could be 9. They could also be 3.
I have no idea.
No idea. No idea. So when I evaluate any of my deals that are in my buy box, I evaluate it based on what the present market is because I don't have a crystal ball. Dion stole it and he won't share.
Yeah. And
So-
again, you buy cash flow today with 30-year
Yes,
fixed
of
rate debt.
course, of
That is a great
course.
deal.
Of course. And the only thing that's changed the number is the rising rates. And so right now we're kind of at that crest where there hasn't been a whole lot of real price deduction, like actual downward spiraling in price. It's just spiraling in ask,
Mhm.
you know? So yeah, that's why it takes usually 6 months to roll over it. I
Yeah.
mean, I think we're probably 2 or 3 months in. We probably have the summer left to go and then we'll be going into the fall. And, you know, I might just buy 2 houses in Las Vegas at the rate that it's going. But yeah, I mean, stay on the sidelines, don't do the work,
That's fine.
and you'll wonder why 6 months and a year from now, you're in no different a position.
And let's be clear. I'm not telling anybody to buy it. I'm telling you,
No.
do the work.
You have to. You can never know what great is unless you know what average is. It's just
Exactly.
that simple. You
That's
don't have any idea if you're getting a great deal. Imagine people that gave up end of last year and now they've started looking again.
Oh, geez.
And imagine what their re-education entry point is at this point, just
Oh.
over 6 months.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's a completely different world and people need to respect that. Markets move.
Yeah. There's no excuse for not doing the work. That is what annoyed me by Chris's statement. I'm not telling you to do a deal. If you can't find one, it's okay. But there is never permission not to do. That is what just agitates me because people feel that. And I just can't go there. So Dion, want to wrap us up because I'm still agitated.
Well, what sucks about this comment is watching your content, like literally knowing the time point in the video when you made this statement, and then coming with the, extrapolating, I'm going to wait based on what you're saying. Imagine what this commenter did from 2020 and 2021 if they were watching videos that were talking about the crash and correction that's coming, don't take action, don't do anything and wait. And now look at what they've missed out on for the last 2 years.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like people saying Nick's right now. Like, come on.
Yeah, come on. I get that all the time.
He's right. Dude, that was 2.5 years ago. He started making that call. If you're 2.5 years before anything, you're way too early and you'll only cost yourself a fortune. It's a combination of timing and doing the work.
Yeah. All right, guys, where can people find you? Because I still got to calm down a couple of levels. Dion, we'll go to you first.
Right here on YouTube, Dion Talk Financial Freedom.
And Matt?
Lumberjack Landlord on YouTube and on Instagram, a live stream on Sundays, 11:30 a.m. And we kicked off our product review series.
I saw that. That was really well done.
Thank you. Appreciate
Really
that.
well done.
So far, so good. It's been
So far,
helping
so good.
people.
There you go.